Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Push. Push is a game designed by Prospero Hall. I think they might publish it 2X. No, published by Ravensburger. Plays 2 to 6 players, ages 8+, in a really fast amount of time. It doesn't have a time on here, but really fast. And in this game, what you're doing is you are trying to collect cards by pushing your luck, hence the name Push, to try to get as many cards as you can to get the points that are on the cards. You got to be careful though, because sometimes you have to roll this die, and it makes you discard all the cards that you haven't banked, and it loses you some points. So that's basically the game. But let's go on the table. Check it out.
Come on, play the game.
All right, so here's a game of Push, all set up for 2 players. Now, in a 2-player game, you're not going to need these cards, because this is going to change the rotation of how people are going to be drafting stacks. Since there's only 2 players, it's always going to go the same way. So you can either leave them in the deck or take them out. I just took them out, so we'll just set them over there. Now, to set up, you're going to shuffle the deck and have the die ready. That's set up. Now I'm going to use the die to mark the player. So this is first player, this is second player, and then we're going to play. So on your turn, you have 2 options. You can either bank some cards that are in front of you, which we don't have yet, to score points and save those points and make sure they don't get destroyed later. Or you can do what I'm about to do now. You can flip cards to try to get cards in front of you in your, what is it called? Your bench. So in front of you is your bench, scored is your bank. So I'll go ahead and play. So I can flip a card. All right. So this is a roll card. When you flip a card, you have to follow some rules. A roll card cannot go in a stack, and you can have 3 stacks with another roll card. The same number or the same color can also not go in a similar stack. So that's where the push your luck comes in. When you start getting high on a certain color, it starts getting a little hairy. So let's do this. We'll do that. All right, so different number, different color, we're good. Different number. I'm just going to stop there. So I take these points, and they go in front of me, in my bench. All right. Then the other player has to take one of these stacks. So they would take this one. They'd have to roll the die. Whatever color they would roll, all of the colors in their bench gets discarded. If you roll this one, you're safe. There's a variation you can play where if you roll this one, you lose all the cards. That's super mean, and we're not going to do that. So it's this player's turn. So they are going to go ahead and flip some cards. So let's do 1. Can't put the 6 there because you can't have the same number. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. That, and then they're going to stop and take these, and then I will take this one because I get to take a stack, and then the last stack gets discarded. You only take 1 stack, and then now this player has all these bad boys. All right, and I'm going to move these off so we can have some more room here. All right, so back to this player. Die. 2, 3, 5. Put that. Let's put that there. 1. And I'm done. I'm going to take these. And then this player's going to risk it, and they're going to take this one. So they take a blue, they take a red, and then they have to roll the die to see what they lose. And they lose their green. So they lose 6 points. Because at the end of the game, you get points for everything in your bench and in your bank. All right, so this player's turn. 3, 2. Oh. If we get another blue, we'll bust. And there's the bust. So when you bust, you discard. You have to roll the die. They have to get rid of all their blues. That's terrible. And then this player still gets to take a card, and then we'll take this one. Done. All right, so now on this player's turn, they're going to do the second thing they're able to do, and they're going to bank some points. So they're going to take this red pile, put it face down, and now those are safe points that cannot be stolen from them. That's their whole turn. Back to this player. We got a yellow 1, 6. They need to get some points. A 1, a 4. Let's put that there. Done. So they're going to take all these. Purple, red, yellow. I'll take this one because I have to take a stack, and I also have to roll the die. Green. I lost 5 points. That's terrible. All right, and that's how the game's going to keep playing until the deck runs out. That's the timer. Then you're going to add up all the points, which the points are the values on the cards, on your bench, and in your bank, and whoever has the most points after all of that is the winner. And that is how you play push. Let's go up the top, see what we think about it.
What do you think, son? What do you think?
All right, well, that was push. So let's talk about the components. We have this cool die that has X's and star. The star can either be safe or nothing, you know, just a nothing roll if you're playing that, or it can be you get rid of all your cards. It's a nice die, custom. I like it. The cards are okay. They're just numbers and colors. Easy to see what they are. No issue there. I mean, I don't know how it works with color blindness because I don't have anybody in my game group that has color weakness or struggles with that. So I'm not sure, but to me they look good. The cards are not great quality and you shuffle them a lot, so I'm not sure how well they'll hold up, but $15 game and you know, it's all right. Now I've only played this at 2, but there are these change direction order of the drafting here. I don't know how cool these are because in a multiplayer game, the reason they're in there, I know why they're in there. Because in a multiplayer game, the people to my left are always going to get my leftovers. So if I'm riskier than other players, they may get better cards than everybody else. Because maybe they're sitting next to a person that flips 1 card in 3 piles, and that's how they keep going every time. So they're not getting as much like runoff as everybody else. So maybe I'll flip one of these on my turn, and it goes this way for once, so they have a shot of getting better cards than the people to my left always do. So that's kind of why they're there, but in a 2-player game, it's always just the other person, so not necessary. So this is a great game. I love Push Your Luck. This does Push Your Luck. Basically, that's all it does. It's Push Your Luck. Well, take that back. It's some short-term Push Your Luck with like long-term set collection because you're trying to get as many cards as you can. So you're trying to think, you know, you're trying to keep cards in your bank or on your bench so you can see what you have because you're trying to collect more cards and all that kind of thing. And then, but you can't have too many because then if I have these cards and I roll purple, all these cards are gone if they're not banked. So it just takes Push Your Luck. It melds it down into a simple deck of cards, a simple die, and a whole ton of fun. This game's lightning fast, so you're not going to play it once. You're going to be like, I need to redeem myself. I'm going to play through it again, shuffle up, go at it again, and just have fun. No theme. Basically like Uno cards with a die. That's what this kind of reminds me of. But man, it is good. It is a good game, and I'm a big fan. So this is going to get a BGM accepted seal. This is going to get an 8 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 4 out of 5 wrenches on an arbitrary wrench scale. That means absolutely nothing, but we like to give it the games that we enjoy, and that's what I'm going to do. So that is Push from Ravensburger and Prospero Hall. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.